Oh. Have any other side stories? I forget. You have a side story. Okay, let's quickly do this one. Oh, we wanna go. Well, we know where that is. Let's see. 3 houses were robbed at the police department. Ranceray. Property crime. Especially need to investigate burglaries at the addresses below. Look closely into the amazing Alonzo guy. Okay. Between Belvedere and Bonanza Road. Bonanza? Belvedere and Bonanza. It is right there. Let's see. Intersection of Salisbury and Joy Avenue. Saul Row. Joy Avenue. This one. Bassville Street north from the crossing. It's Silent Way. Silent. Well, there's Baskerville. Is like around here. Hello? Can I place it? Thank you. Alright. Let's quickly solve this case and move on to the main story. Let's go there first. Bum, 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 bum. So it should be over here.
Magic is all the rage these days.
Ah, it's right here. Yeah. Hello, man.
Well, aren't you a dashing young man? May I ask your name?
Sherlock Holmes at your service.
I'm Lady Calf, but please, call me Miriam. How have I never seen you at any of my parties? Oh, you've missed out on so much fun. The latest one was a blast. First, a magic show, and then, to everyone's surprise, an audacious burglary.
I beg your pardon, Lady Calf, but why are you so excited? Wasn't it your house that was burgled?
Let me ask you, have you ever witnessed a crime at a party? Of course not, but my guests have. Oh, it was a night to remember. Everyone's gone home, but at least I have these fine gentlemen here to keep me company.
Is there an investigation?
This looks quite lax for a police investigation.
I'm sure the officers are eager to sink their teeth into the case, but I thought a small aperitif wouldn't hurt. Nothing like a little champagne to get the brain working, I say.
Excuse me, what exactly happened?
Could you be more specific? What exactly happened?
Well, there were drinks and hors d'oeuvres, followed by more drinks, of course. And then we gathered to watch the amazing Alonzo saw himself in half. Oh, it was breathtaking. Some guests had to be revived with smelling salts. Then I invited everyone upstairs to see Abel's collection of curios. And there, someone had stolen Abel's treasure.
What treasure?
You mentioned a treasure.
Frankly, I have no idea what it is. Some kind of shell the size of a dinner plate. Didn't look that valuable to me. Abel brought it back from America, a place called Massachusetts or something.
You mean Massachusetts?
Yes, Massachusetts, that's what I said.
Yeah, Massachusetts.
He's been strangely
Massachusetts.
obsessed with it ever since. Locked it inside a chest like some treasure. Poor Abel, he's going to be so upset when he returns.
Who is Abel?
Who is Abel? Your husband, I take it?
Yes. My Abel is a famous, what do you call it, astrologist. He travels the world, digging up saucy sculptures, old chamber pots, that kind of thing. You boys and your silly hobbies.
Yeah, I see the crime scene.
I'd like to take a look upstairs where the burglary took place.
Certainly, be my guest. Such panache. You have to see it to believe it.
Boo 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 boo. What a name. Calf.
What's your life for dinner?
Boo 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 boo. Alright.
No problem. The investigation's well underway.
Boo beans, bro. Okay. This is quite a house entrance. The heck?
Sir, only just wash the upstairs floor. Just stay down here until it dries. Sir, only just wash the upstairs floor. Just stay down here until it dries.
Okay, more magic was had. What
Gosh,
the
I'm sorry.
fudge? Yeah, man. Place is a mess.
Lady Calf certainly spares no expense.
The fruits. Okay, well, here's the magic show. They say Grand Surrey is the district that never sleeps, and they don't lie, especially when it comes to the Calf residents. Lady Miriam Calf, why became archaeologist? She's not an astrologist, she's an archaeologist. Sir Abel Calf. So is it 10 parties in this month alone? The fudge. That's why, because she just do whatever she wants. Because the husband's gone. A hat? That's
This
kind of
ribbon bears
dirty.
faint traces of soot. Short brown hair without a root.
Well, there ain't any
A
rabbits
wig.
in this hat.
A wig? Ooh, I get to wear the hat. Okay.
This deceptively simple box is actually an elaborate apparatus. Alonso must be a short, lean person to be able to fit inside.
It's the saw
An
blade.
industrial-looking saw, I imagine it's fairly loud. The saw was working for several minutes to build up tension in the audience.
Hmm.
Remember we did the same trick back in the day. It takes two to perform it.
We looked at the fruits. Can I go upstairs now? Oh, wine in the bottle.
Shards of a broken bottle. That must have been one wild party.
Sir, only just wash the upstairs floor. Just stay down here until it dries.
I go up. Sorry, ma'am. I need to investigate.
Sherry, we are spending too much time hunting criminals and too little time carousing. These people certainly know how to have fun.
I'm gonna go up. Sorry, ma'am. Can't find up here, bro. Can I go through here? Nope. That door's open, clearly. How about this door? Nope. Alright.
I can tell this one is old.
The Thulu pedestal. Tell me the young woman. Tribal totem. That armor set. Vote of relief. Mayan artifacts. Huh? The saw blade.
This doesn't make sense. Why haul this machine up here if one could just steal the chest?
Not half bad, am I?
I'm not half bad, am I? You have to admire the gall.
Leaf.
It looks like a leaf from a fruit tree. Botany's not exactly my forte, but it could be a pomegranate, possibly?
The guy did himself. Is it an option? Okay, you did it yourself. Is that it? It's just one thing. Can't confirm, so there must be to go all the way down. So why are we shocked about noise? This is really confusing. So, garden outside. Thief stole it. Brown hair without a bulb. Must be this, right? There we go.
To saw the chest and mask the sound, the thief used the same equipment as in the magic trick, and at exactly the same time.
Okay. Synchronicity. Yeah, I gotta go to the garden outside.
Sir, only just wash the upstairs floor. Just stay down here until it dries.
No can do, ma'am. I'm sorry.
Don't look at me. I'm not in charge of the investigation.
Oh. Shed's open. To use this one. Where is the window? Yeah, I found the tree, now what?
That's it, a pomegranate.
What? Oh, now I can do the ladder?
This ladder's pretty long.
Long enough to reach the first floor.
Workman? Like a gardener?
These gardening clothes look dirty, but those aren't grass stains. It's paint. These are fake. The rubber is very thin, too thin for actual gardening work. Large boot, size 9.
I'm gonna track this person down, possibly? You can ask the butler.
Help me, please.
Don't take it personally, sir. But I know nothing about this.
I can tell you how the crime occurred, ma'am, but first, if you'll indulge me, you don't have a full-time gardener, do you?
No, I don't. Why, do you think the lawn needs mowing?
Your lawn is perfectly fine. I just wanted to confirm my theory. The thief was disguised as a gardener in order to blend in with the servants. He used a ladder to climb up to the first floor
Oh,
and
this
later
is a DLC.
But the sawing? Surely we would have been alerted by the sound.
Ah, this is where it gets interesting. You see, the thief timed it precisely to match Alonso's performance. Evidently, he knew the trick inside out.
Golly gosh, that makes it even more extraordinary. Mr. Holmes, you are a delight. You absolutely must come to my next shindig.
I can't think of anything I'd rather do less, but this investigation is far from over. Farewell.
Okay, bye. Okay, now we go with that one. Oh, my bottom. Okay, next we go to Soul and Joy was the one over there, right? Excuse me. So I guess when I bought the game, I got all the DLCs too. I didn't know that. Awkward. This house? This one. Is this house?
Magic is all the rage these days.
Lane residence. Hello.
My apologies, but I am not in the mood for visitors. Not after the debacle that was my last auction. Stolen from by my own valet. Bitten by the viper I nursed in my bosom. Oh, the indignity.
Oh, drama indeed. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and I could help you get to the bottom of this.
Sir Finley Lane, philanthropist, industrialist, art collector. It is a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Holmes. I suppose I could use your help, if only to confirm my suspicions about Vincent.
Tell me about Vincent.
Could you tell me more about Vincent?
A scoundrel with one leg and two faces. He's been my valet for a dozen years. Who would have thought that he would stoop so low as to steal from me?
Vincent has only one leg.
He lost his right leg in the Crimean War, but despite his age and his peg leg, he's actually quite spry on his on his foot. I took him in, gave him a job, and this is how he repays me.
What exactly happened?
What happened at the auction?
I intended to sell the gem of my collection, Cordona cypresses, to fund an orphanage. God knows we need to take some of these poor waifs off the streets. To entertain my guests before the bidding, I arranged a magic show. When it was over, I went upstairs to the gallery, and it was gone. The cypresses were gone!
What about the show?
Did your guests enjoy the show?
Oh, yes. The amazing Alonso is well worth the money. The orange trick was nothing short of amazing. Everyone was completely enthralled.
So you suspect your valet of stealing the painting?
There's no one else to suspect. He's the only person other than myself who was upstairs that day. He had asked for a day off only the night before, so I was a little surprised when he came here just before the auction.
Did he tell you why?
Something about a damaged wallpaper roll. I'm refurbishing some rooms, you see, but that's his job. I don't bother myself too much with the details.
I'd like to take a look upstairs where the burglary took place.
Well, you look like a decent man, Mr. Holmes. Here's the key to my gallery. It's the only copy, so please don't lose it.
Your only copy. Okay. Guess let's change outfits for now. I want the Mycroft attire. Not really. Alonzo.
Pretty big for an orphanage. An ambitious project. These must be the names of the contributors.
Glasses.
There are traces of concealer on the rim.
These are real sweet-smelling oranges, not props.
Button.
Pushing this button makes the oranges grow within seconds. Secret compartments are hidden amongst the fake foliage. Nothing but a clever illusion.
The next lot is Sherlock's Unmentionable.
Okay.
Do I hear £500? 400?
That vile Vincent.
That Vincent guy, that guy. Nice home.
Oh, someone spilled the paint. Mind your step, Sherry.
Doors I can open. Guess I'll go here first.
If it were up to me, this renovation would have been much nicer.
Right,
But
footprint,
footprints.
size 9.
Size 9 again.
Fella's only got one leg. Can't blame him.
The paint splatters on the plank and floor don't match up.
That is quite weird.
If it were up to me, this renovation would have been much nicer.
The gallery. Scratch marks. Another message.
It doesn't matter who squeezes the oranges, what matters is who gets the juice.
Miner's End.
The end's in Miner's End. The end of what?
Of some miners, apparently.
Cordona Cypresses. Angelo Cicchetti, 1840.
Remember playing sardines as a kid, squeezed into tight spots? This feels...
The frame is intact. He took only the canvas.
Nothing else in here. I'm missing something? I did that already.
If it were up to me, this renovation would have been much nicer.
Should be able to find the wallpaper somewhere. It is nowhere to be found. Very strange. It's only here. Blue paint. Okay. Excuse me. This makes sense that it's his servant. I think it's someone else. I think it's the magician. Accomplice. Let's see. Pretty sure it's the same work as the other guy at the other house.
The thief entered the house disguised as Vincent, removed his fake peg leg, and walked across the plank to the gallery where he stole the painting.
Cool. Done.
Your valet is innocent, Sir Finlay. In fact, he wasn't even here on the day of the auction.
But I saw him with my own eyes.
The man you saw was disguised as Vincent, with both his legs present and extremely capable. As you were engrossed in the show, he walked across a plank to the gallery right above your heads. An acrobatic feat of no mean proportions.
My good old Vincent, in truth, I didn't doubt him for a second. Do you know who the brazen thief is?
Not yet, Sir Finlay, but rest assured I will find him.
I would be much obliged if you'll recover my painting, too. Just think of all the urchins who would get a chance at honest work.
Wait, work?
Wait a moment, I thought you were planning to fund an orphanage, not a workhouse.
Bah! Workhouse. What an outdated notion. The orphans will be fed, clothed, and educated. Yes, they will also learn an honest trade. What's the harm in that? Surely it's better than picking pockets and begging on the streets.
I'm confused. So he's having these orphans. So confused. He's having these orphans do jobs? Is that what it is?
With all due respect, Sir Finlay, this is exploitation of child labour, no matter how you look at it.
You're entitled to your opinion, sir, but the fact remains the painting belongs to me, and what I do with it is nobody's business but my own. Thank you, and good day.
Okay. Groba. Groba. Because I'm lazy. Oof.
Extra, extra! Check the front page. You won't regret it.
Check the front page. Would Dolph be the higher up? Belvedere Street, Bonanza. I don't think this. That's for the hotel. This is it right here. Casino. Yeah, let's keep going this way and I'll find it eventually, huh? I wonder if it's like over here. Boom, boom, boom. Maybe that gate? Oh, yeah. Ooh. Maybe not that gate. I had to talk to you first.
Could you help me?
I'm so sorry. I can't help you, sir.
Freezing. Maybe it's this one up here? On Gallifrey. Oh my gosh, I'm done. It's this one. Or this one in front of me. Nope, it's this one. I'm done. Ruba.
Who do you think you are, barging in here like this? Another hack writer from the Chronicle, here to mock my misfortune? I will not tolerate your lampooning.
I have no intention of mocking you, and I am no hack writer. My name is Sherlock Holmes.
Holmes! The name sounds familiar. Are you perhaps related to that brilliant young man, Mycroft Holmes? My late husband, Sir Ralph, spoke very highly of him.
Yes, indeed, he is my brother. I am sorry for your loss, Lady Gruber.
Loss isn't the word for it. It's an outrage. It was a black pearl necklace, not some mere bauble.
Actually, I meant your, Never mind. What happened exactly?
What happened? I was robbed, for heaven's sake. While my guests and I were enjoying the amazing Alonso show, a thief broke in through the window and stole my necklace.
Any suspects?
Do you suspect anyone? One of your guests, perhaps?
Good heavens, no. My soirees are strictly for Cordona's creme de la creme, very far removed from the debaucheries of that libertine Lady Calf. Do I suspect Lady Vaughan, the governor's own cousin, or the Right Honourable Lord Crane, or Lieutenant Colonel Wolfe from Dorset? Preposterous!
Preposterous!
It was a magic show, yes?
Oh, yes. Alonso turned cards into butterflies. An impressive spectacle. Everyone loved it. Lieutenant Colonel Wolfe became so excited he had a coughing fit. I had to send him to the guest room to catch his breath.
I'd like to take a look at the crime scene.
Please go ahead, Mr. Holmes. I haven't touched anything whilst waiting for the police. Those laggards do take their time, don't they?
Mike Wazowski. That's what she sounds like.
Don't distract me. This part's tricky.
This is a mess.
Ah, this Alonso enjoys changing faces as much as you do.
Mustache.
A hint of gravitas for my wardrobe. The audience don't notice the secret compartment hidden behind all the cards.
Something else is...
Pushing this button swaps the upper and lower compartments and releases the butterflies. Signed by someone from the audience, I think.
Nice. chilling on the bed. Chilling on the bed. Chilling on the bed. This window's open.
The glass and the locking bars are intact. The windowsill is perfectly clean.
This room suits me, doesn't it?
This bedroom looks more like a treasury.
Or a dragon's lair. Even asleep, she's guarding her precious hoard.
What is broken?
These cards are carefully arranged. The thief is trying to tell us something. All the other jewellery is untouched, but why?
This butterfly must have seen something. Come on, little chum. Spill it.
How did it get here?
Necklace was stolen. Ace 878. She mentioned tied to the guest room during the show. Okay. He goes to the guest room. Either you go away or you applaud, right? Had to be leaving. Let's see if he's doing that. Could be him. But he said this stuff was clean, right? Maybe it's like this, where the thief came in and he actually did like the rest of there.
You're not even trying, Sherry. Concentrate.
I think he opened the window. I think he card thing.
You're not even trying, Sherry.
Okay, never mind.
Concentrate.
I guess he did do the card thing. I don't appreciate you.
The Lieutenant Colonel picked the lock to the bedroom and opened the window to make it look as though someone broke in.
Okay.
The thief didn't break in through the window, as he would have you believe, Lady Gruber. He picked the lock of the door from the guest room. It seems as though Lieutenant Colonel Wolf has sticky fingers.
But why would someone of his station commit such a crime? He's a reputable man, a commander of the Dorset Regiment's 3rd Battalion.
Did he introduce himself to you as such?
Why, yes. He was such a debonair gentleman, a brilliant raconteur.
And an impostor to boot. A thief in wolf's clothing, so to speak.
But, Mr. Holmes, that is a serious accusation.
The Dorset Regiment has only 2 battalions, Lady Gruber.
What are you saying? I need to sit down.
Well, you know, I may catch the thief yet. Until then, I bid you farewell.
Okay. Garden Skies Costume Shop. 4 cards. Ace 878. N is in Miner's Town. Let's try City Hall first, I guess. Maybe it's... Actually, I feel like it might be newspaper. Oh, Ace 878 is 1878. We're not here. 1878 Garden and Miner's End.
I'm forever in your debt, Mr. Holmes.
There you go. Costume Atelier. Located on Copper Street between Lestrade Road and Furrier Street. Building has since been abandoned. Okay, now we go here. Boom, 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 boom. Lestrade and Furrier. Lestrade, Furrier, Copper. Copper. So that's right. Ooh, almost at the end, y'all.
What's up?
What is it? Here?
You must be the amazing Alonso.
Sir, if you want to book a show, unfortunately that is not possible. All of my props have been confiscated until further notice. And if you are here to
That's
ask me
whatever.
about those burglaries, I have nothing to add to what I've already told the police. It wasn't me.
Fake. I mean, kind of tough in the voice, but. Being a woman is not a crime. Guess being a woman's not a crime, technically.
I'm investigating the burglaries in Grand Sarre. The clues led me to this atelier, but I did not expect to see you here. Someone has clearly been playing tricks on you. Cruel tricks.
It's good to know that you're on my side. I'm here seeking answers the same as you. The person behind this knows my tricks well. So well that it's uncanny. The thing is, I used to practice here back when the atelier was in business. Some of my props are still in the basement. And the answers are too, I think.
What are you waiting for then?
Look around you. This neighborhood is a criminal's paradise. The building is overrun by bandits. What should I tell them? Don't mind me, fellas, I'll be in and out.
Let me compliment you on your disguise, especially the mustache.
Thank you kindly. I wouldn't call it a disguise, though. Alonso is my stage persona. But the moustache is indeed fake, guilty as charged. Mine is a slow grower.
Miss, please, I can see that you're a woman.
Very well, I am a woman. So what? I've learned all my own tricks. I want to be taken seriously, rather than as someone's jumped-up assistant. Do you really think that if I didn't put on this act, I'd bask in the glory of being the world's first female magician?
Actually, that sounds quite plausible.
Huh, that's easy for you to say. Sometimes, if we want to be true to ourselves, we have to pretend to be someone else. My friend told me this once, and I think that he's right.
It strikes me as rather dubious reasoning. Who is this friend of yours?
A close friend, who recently arrived from France. Let's leave it at that. You may have exposed me, but I simply don't see how my personal life is relevant.
Fine. I'll go inside and see if I can find something. Don't go anywhere.
Let's see. Bet I don't need money anymore.
I will end you!
Too simple.
Oh, interesting, I found out I have to go to dinner soon, so I'll probably finish this, stop the stream, and then we'll come back later today and
Don't bother
finish this
moving.
game.
You've lost.
Let's finish this case first, I suppose.
I couldn't miss the party.
Too simple.
The snuff's ready. Time to knock this guy out.
Bam!
No more
Give him the pepper snuff.
Yeah.
Don't bother moving.
The snuff's ready. We can overcome the brute now.
Bam!
Don't give him the pepper snuff. Time to knock this guy out.
Take a rest.
The snuff's ready.
Bam!
Don't cry, you'll live.
Give him the pepper snuff.
No more crime for you until next month.
The snuff's ready. He's all yours now. Go for it.
Bam!
Don't bother moving. You've lost.
Yay! Dun. Oh,
So little light for these little fellas.
I'm in a glass case of emotion. Broken lock.
The saw was tested on different materials. Most meticulous.
Book.
Timed to perfection.
Oranges.
The same oranges as we saw at Lane's house. These must be the diagrams of all the magic tricks in the amazing Alonso's arsenal.
You're getting warmer, Mr. Sholmes.
What? Someone's here?
Warmer still. Join me at the fireplace.
What the fudge?
Warmer still. Join me at the fireplace.
Dear Herlock Sholmes. I trust it is you reading this. Clearly no one else would have half the wit to call the clues. Police are incompetent most everywhere, but here they are exceptionally pathetic. Imagine my surprise when I learned of you, a diamond in a dung heap, finally worthy opponent. You see, stealing is kind of magic. Every magician relies on his repertoire of tricks to deceive his audience. Laws is a good magician, but she is not the best. I am. Her real name is Melinda, by the way. Like everything else on the island, our Amrit began to bore me, so I decided to play one last show before I left. Reading this effort was not entirely wasted. Must have been I have a soft spot for orphans, so I leave you the painting. May it go to a good cause. Au revoir. Hope our paths cross again. Lupin.
Dr. Claw has escaped Cordona Cypress's
Sin Lupin.
and a bonus wallpaper roll.
How do we get out of here? Oh, this one. Arsene!
So, what did you find?
You won't like what I have to say, but you deserve to know. Your French friend, Arsène Lupin, used this place as a hideout.
No, that can't be true. He's staying at Il Palazzo del Luce. He's there at this minute. But how do you know his name?
It is my business to know things, miss. He is the thief. This was all some twisted joke to him.
No, this is just... This can't. He was the only one who understood me. He said that he loved me.
I don't believe that you'll ever see him again. He has slipped away from the island.
Good riddance to him, then. All men are the same, aren't they? They come and go, leaving nothing behind but lies.
Well, he also left the stolen painting.
You should have it.
Although I generally do not condone misappropriation, I think you should have this painting. Go to Europe, resell it, learn new tricks. Just don't make a show of it. It's still stolen property.
I will think about it. I never asked your name.
It's Holmes. Sherlock Holmes.
I am Melinda Teller.
It's Herlock Sholmes.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes.
You are welcome, Miss Teller. Good luck.
Alright, unfortunately I have to go to dinner, so we'll come back later. I don't like this outfit, it's garbage. Alright, we'll come back later to finish the game, but that's gonna be it for now. We will see you later tonight. Bye!